there have been, so over 24 months, there have been 1,868 online, free, available to the public events in the quantum space. 1,863. So that's divide that. So we're still at, over a 2-year period, we're still at roughly 3 per day on average, every day.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that's going to happen tonight, but special speaker number 3, Brian Siegelwax, we went for 6 hours. Okay. I don't know if that's a record, but he wrote a book with his fingers. This is what this reminds me of as far as dedication. He wrote a book with his fingers on quantum called Dungeons and Qubits for like Dungeons and Dragons fans. So I recommend it. It's open source, so anybody can get to it. And he does all this programming, not on a laptop or a desktop, but he does this quantum programming with his fingers on his phone. And I know that it's, we don't have many qubits now, so he might be only like on a 5 or a 20 qubit, not these huge things. But I would say you're up there, if not, you're right up there with Brian. I'm not going to say who's better, but this is dedicate 1,800 quantum events in 2 years.
Yeah, 24 months. No, but I didn't host the events. I just maintain a list of them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, oh my goodness. But no, I did run 80 or 90 of them.
That's still a lot. Any questions? So let's get into some of the technical stuff. So as many of you know, that I maintain a very optimistic view of when quantum computing will be these practical quantum computers will be available. So we got John G coming in here. So I just posted in the chat. So basically NSF predicts a practical quantum computer in 2023. And that I've been on different panels sharing that, and they've been stuck in their research labs, not quite believing that. But if you could see, I think he's gonna, you can share it or not.
Okay.
Okay, John. Hi, John G. So John's been a guest on before. And then, so if you scroll down a little bit, so you'll see it says 2023, a little bit past. We passed it. So 2023, it says year NSF funded projects expect to deliver a practical quantum computer. So that is huge news, because NSF is the first to fund quantum computer in the 1980s, and they continue to fund it, and they have high hopes. And by the way, they update this PDF over time. It's changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the date of it, but go ahead.
Yeah, where you have 2023 right there. So, and then the IBM CEO, his name's not off the top of my head. He says by 2023, there could be a practical quantum computer come to the market. And this is the IBM that's laid out, their qubits as far as, 1 million by the end of this decade. I think 4,000 next year and 400 this year. And now they're like 127. So I say there's, if you compile a lot of this is the player. The player is saying next year we will have some form of practical quantum computer that probably isn't a laptop, but it's something I imagine maybe they ship to businesses, or it's shippable to businesses, and it's, it doesn't, we've got like the whole gamma radiation and vibration figured out. So does anybody else have any other 2023 news for quantum?
I think Xanadu is probably going to be on the top. I go with photonics.